Oh, baby, we are here. It's Elite Dangerous. I'm PT. Welcome, everybody, to another session in deep space. I'm going to go ahead and launch from Colorado City, our spaceport. And we are going to continue expanding our system. That is the goal. We're going to do it. They're launching in our Mandalay. Got one planet I've not really done much with, and that's what we're gonna take care of. I don't care about. Whoa, 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 whoa! Somebody just hit me. All right. Yep. Something's off. Yeah. Something's off. Usually my controllers are working fine, but fine. There we go. Got me stuck in the queue. I think I need to configure the joystick real fast. Usually don't have to configure it, but sometimes I do. It all looks fine. Yeah, everything looks fine. Everything looks good. It's just acting weird. I think somebody bumped me. Get out in space. Yeah, everything's good now. I think another ship hit me and knocked me into the side there. That's fine. We're on our own system, so it all works. Yep, everything's working good. Alright. It's a weird way to start. It's like usually you don't have to do anything for my controllers. See how it goes. Just a reminder, we are still raising money for Brandon to fight homelessness. You can find the QR code down in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Feel free to contribute if you'd like. This is our planet of choice here. Planet 4 in the system. And we're going to put down some construction projects. So we do want to do an asteroid base. That's our next project. So, but to get there, we need to get construction points. So, get our shields back up. Since we smacked the side of the station for some strange reason. Crack, we're gonna build something right there at that point. That's a good spot to do it. Right on the North Pole of it. I'm gonna aim for that kind of lighter spot there. It's a pretty good trench going there, though. Put it down right there and build something. Probably the planetary hub is what's going to go here. It's going to do it there, but this is a neat little spot right here. See this little spot here? Right by the ridge. And we'll go right there. Little crater. This will make for an interesting spot to drive around on. No. This little ridge right there. Yeah, right there. That looks good. Oh, we do have drops going too. There's some new drops from Elite Dangerous. Some purple SRV customizations. So yeah, just watch on Twitch and you'll be able to get those for my Twitch viewers. Get right there. You're bouncing around a lot. I have the oh, it's a 2. Looking in the wrong spot. Alright. So we do want a planetary port. We need for that. I like that. I'm just looking at the different versions. Euro sounds good. Poseidon. That's the one we want. Since we don't have the correct stuff for that, though. What's it take? See, it's gonna probably be extraction. Oh, I need one. Okay, I need one small before I do that. Okay, so we got. Okay, I'm gonna save this spot for the hub. So we're going to do that as the hub. Because I like it being towards the top of the planet. Wherever possible. This makes coming and going easier. We'll just go a little bit to the side here. It's a good spot though. We'll remember it. Maybe right there. It's a little open area. Yeah, I just have to build one thing and then we can build our hub, so that's what we will do. A little too high. Alright, so we're not doing planetary. We'll do a hub. It's gonna be extraction, maybe? Yeah, we'll do a refinery. See, I don't want to always use all of these ones, but I get one, so yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Do I have my controller up here? I don't. Give me 1 second. It's charging. Yep, had it on the chart. Forgot that I put it on there last night, just for this. There we go. There it is. Just that easy. We'll go on a super cruise, and here in a second we'll be able to land there and see what our order consists of, and then we'll go fill it up. You literally just had to do that. We're not that high, so. There you go. That's it. Alright, we'll go see what our construction requirements are, and then we will fulfill them. Alright, let's see what we got. Cheercock Vista. Alright. We need advance from the sun spreadsheet. got aluminum. 117 on that. Aluminum is $25.99. Building fabricators. Then we have ceramic composites. That's normal, $285. That's gonna be nothing. We got computer components, 41. We have copper, another common one, 97 tons. Emergency power cells, that's probably the first thing we get because we have to go a bit to get them. We need 49 of those. Yeah, we'll take the Mandalay out to get that. Evacuations, shelters. Evacuation. 58 of those. Food cartridges. That's a normal. 58 of those. That's not a problem. Usually those are the same spot. Fruit and vegetables, 38 tons. Quite a few things on this, actually. HE suits, 114. Polymers, 714. Power generators, we need 28 tons. Resonating separators. We need 82 of those. Robotics. That in the spreadsheet. Robotics is 434 tons. We have that in systems. Steel, common use, usually a high one, 3818. Yeah, we'll be able to get this whole place done here in a couple hours. Structural regulators. Not a common one. Regulators, 478. Surface stabilizers. Surface stabilizers, 548 tons. Again, no problem. Survival equipment. We need 29 tons. And thermal cooling units. Cooling units. 104. Fantastic. Alright, we got our mission. Sure, have this all set up. These two rows. A to Z. Alright, looks like our trips to go. Well, we're gonna first go out and get emergency power cells. We only need 49 tons, and I believe we have plenty of room on this ship to do that. Do I have 48 tons inventory space? No, we have 32. Bummer. Okay. Is there any outfitting? There's no outfitting here, is there? It's all good. Alright. It's like 2 jumps. So, if I have to do 2 trips, I'm doing 2 trips. It's fine. It is fine. Let's see. Emergency power cells. Where do we get them? that on my market? What's up, just my market? Emergency power cells. Let's see where we get that from. Let's make sure there's not a new spot. And I gotta log into my Steam account. Approve. Yes, you can read my data. Alright. Emergency power cells. New commodities. Ooh, there's someplace closer that has them. Oh, I'm crazy. I have some at Denver Gateway. This isn't what I was thinking. I don't know why. Alright. I'll just go pick that up. So we're gonna go get our big ship. Target Colorado City. Alright. Now we got our target. Let's go! And again, don't forget we do have drops for those on Twitch that are watching. So you can get those. I myself just unlocked that purple SRV. Just watching myself. It sounds weird, but that's how you do it. Yep, just need to watch the stream and you become eligible for it. You'll get a little pop-up and you'll be able to click and claim now. So then you can go pick it up. So. Coming in a little bit too fast. A little bit closer. Sometimes when you lock it on when you're close to the star like this, it gets a little funky. And I never catch up to the station. I'm like chasing it perfectly. Alright, let's put her down on the deck. We'll switch to our big baby. Our Panther Clipper Mark II. We'll start hitting this stuff up. From Denver Gateway. Aluminum. I think I also have. It'd be great if I can do it all in system. I get a discount. Aluminum is echo base. Ceramic composites. Don't think I have ceramics. Should double check. I think I have to go out of system to buy those 285 tons. No, I have a Denver. Plenty of them. Interesting. Computer components. Oh, you know what? I've got this on the wrong settings. I just realized that. That sounds about right. Alright, let's try that again. I had it to sell. That's not gonna work. We want to buy! Makes a lot more sense. I was looking at things like, that doesn't make any sense. Schmidt has that. Oh, it's doing the thing again. So I was saying where it like doesn't ever like launch in, it gets close, and when it gets stuck, that's what just happened. I was like, man, that's taking a while. Yeah, that's why. There we go. So I'm setting up my spreadsheet right now with the items that I'm gonna buy and where. So always the first thing you want to do, because you can kind of strategically figure out what you're going to do. Echo base will be our aluminum. I'm good with. Most items I can get in system. Ceramics will go to painter. Computer components. Looks like we're getting from Attila's Folly. Copper, I think I get in system. Copper I don't have in system. Interesting. Looks like we have Cleopatra's Hub. Is that the one we're... No, we're going to get it from Zetford. Our emergency power cells. That's usually a trip. Looks like we can get it from one of the Trailblazer ships. for the emergency power cell, so it's a little bit closer. Alright, evacuation shelters. I should be able to get in the system. Yep, that's going to be a Schmidt. Food cartridges, I should also be able to get in the system. That's going to be an Echo base. So what I'm setting up is each location so that I know what my shopping list is. So I'm building that shopping list. Building my shopping list. So like, Tillis Folly has at least 2 visits that I'm going to do. HEC, so I don't need polymers. Where are we getting our polymers at? Zephyr. Power generators. Where are we getting our power generators from? Tillis Folly. Resonating separators. Where are we getting that from? Separators we're getting from Schmidt. A lot of stops at Schmidt. It's my main manufacturing hub, so that kind of makes sense. Robotics. Is Schmidt. Semiconductors need steel. Steel is probably also going to be Schmidt. Or Echo base, one of the two. It's going to be Echo base. That'll be a couple trips. Structural regulators. I'm going to pick that up from Schmidt. Schmidt's a good spot. That's what I built it for. Alright, surface stabilizers. We're going to find that at Colorado City, where we're at. So we're going to pick that up this trip. First one that's actually Colorado City, which is nice because it's our main hub. 540. Survival equipment. That's going to be Echo base. Thermal cooling. I don't think I have that in system. We have it at Echo base. Oh, you know what? There's Cook Manufacturing has it too, but we'll get it from Echo base. Cook is also mine. Almost got this all done, and then we'll start our trip. Where's Cook? Computer components. I'm double checking. I totally saw Cook on the list and then didn't resonate that it's mine. And sure enough, all the ones that were at Tillis Folly I can get from my own place. Oops. Let's just double check on fruits and vegetables. I think that was also Cook. That one was not. Okay, so I don't have any place to in fruits and vegetables. Okay, That all works, and that is everything. All right, we got our shopping list. Shopping list is complete. So, as it said, most things are in system. We are going to pick up something here from Colorado City, which is going to be 548 tons. Well, I got. Hate when this happens. Now, dude. All right, so we're going to change to our big ship. That is first and foremost. We need to get our big behemoth evergreen itself that likes to get stuck places. Oh, hey, beeper, sorry. Yeah, so most of the ads should be off, so you'll get, like, that preview ad. I turned everything else off. So, there's just that first ad. Yeah, so there shouldn't be any more. Once you're in, you're in. So, all right. Sorry, I was making my shopping list, so I was looking at another screen. So let me make that a little bit smaller so I can see it and the chat at the same time. I can see you guys. Need to know where I'm going. Alright. It's okay. Updating anyways. Okay, cool. Alright. I should be able to pick up some surface stabilizers in my own market, which is always a plus. Surface stabilizers. Structural regulators. Some things so my settings I always have it 1,000. I might not need it, so I might be able to get a couple more things here too. Going so it scans everything. All right, let's see what we need. Yeah, see, we have some things here that I didn't have on the list. So survival equipment, I need 29, so I could get that here. 29. We'll knock out a bunch of stuff. Building fabricators, we don't need. Thermal cooling units, we do. Need 104, we're gonna take most of our inventory there. Yes, Twitch did, they clarified themselves on how to do the chat, so I can do both again. Yeah, they realized, oh, that was a really bad idea, and everybody was like, yeah, think? Structural regulators, can't get that here. Get that for Schmidt, yeah. I think that is all that I'm getting here, right? Did I get my surface stabilizers? I don't think I did. I need 548. And this is in tons. Anything else? Evacuation shelters? Did I pick those up? I think I did, right? I got my evac shelters. I did not. How many evac shelters do I need? 58 tons. I think you still have 4.9 billion if you can remember. Yeah, I'm at 3 billion. So every time I get a billion, I throw it into the squadron fund. So I'll be at 3 billion for a while, because every time I make money, I sell it. I provide back to our people. Alright, I think that's all I need for this place. Excellent. I don't know why I did that. Didn't do that at all. I could select it on the list. It's the only one that is a construction spot. Alright, I'm gonna go drop that off. Knock a few of these things out. What is our main inventory sitting at? I didn't even check to make sure. 1298. Okay. The ship can haul. Set course. Oh, of course, it's on the other side of the star. Need to figure out what to do in the game to learn mining, but mining takes time to learn, and there's more. I think there's like 3 different types of mining now. Surface mining, like where you shoot the lasers at the planet and pull off, or at the asteroid, is the easiest. Just have a bunch of prospectors that can pick up everything. Deep core mining's takes some getting used to without blowing it up, trying to get that sweet spot. So it could be rewarding. Make a lot of money doing it. Some tricks to how to deal with pirates and stuff like that too, that you pick up. Like you get in the system and make sure the pirates scan you when your hull's empty. You just got limpets with you, and then you go in and then you make sure as soon as you get to there you can jump, that you immediately jump, and then you should be good. So it really depends on what you're mining and how to mine it. So. Like I've done a bunch. I used to always get like void opals and stuff like that. So I made a lot of money on it. I just like space hauling. Oh, it's my preferred thing. That's what I'm gonna do this morning. A couple hours. Do that this morning. I've got some website maintenance I've got to do, so I know, thrilling. You've been ganked away so many times. The last time you played, killed it. Yeah, you got killed by a bit. Yeah. I was one time. I was in my was it an Imperial Clipper, mining in that, at a hull full of void opals. And the game was like acting up and it wasn't letting me jump, and then I got ganked by a bunch of pirates and they blew up my ship. I was like, what is going on? I was not pleased. It was back in the day, like everybody had figured out a system and a certain asteroid, and you knew how to find the asteroid, and it was you can make like $1 billion on one trip. That was many, many moons ago. I just remember it was like, here's the potato one. It's like, okay. Put this guy on the planet. It might be a little too steep. We'll go a little bit deeper in here. So we should have this place done. This is the first drop off, but we should have this done this morning. These don't require much. They're tearing the road where I live, so you woke up to sounds of dying concrete. Ugh. On the air around when they do that stuff isn't good either. Keep your windows closed for sure. That concrete dust can cause problems. It was like last week was weird. So we had a small plane that like they went to land on the highway next to my house and like messed it all up, and it's a busy highway too, so it's like, okay, what are you thinking? But it had just taken off and had a massive fuel leak and lost all power, and yep, popped down. Minor injuries, that's it. So like they were okay. They haven't said for sure, but I think it hit the. It's a 6-lane with a median in the middle, and I think they clipped the median and it sent the plane going over because it was weird. There we go. Put down. But it was just a small plane, had 4 people on board. I think all of them ended up being fine. Like, there were no fatalities or anything. So, but they say, you know, any landing you can walk away from is a good one. And then, of course, I'm not currently working because our American government is shut down, and that's my primary position. So means I get to play video games all day instead of work for the taxpayers. You know, that's somebody's choice, not mine. I'd prefer to be there. I got stuff to do. Alright, let's transfer this all over. So that puts evacuations. Emergency shelters is 0. Alright. What else is 0 now? Surface these back ones. Surface stabilizers are now 0. Survival equipment is 0. And thermal cooling units is 0. There we go. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna go for our emergency power cells. So I gotta pop this one in because this one's our biggest trip of this one. We're going to 34 Omicron Selfie. Oops, I did the system, not the galaxy map. Did they upgrade the auto docking in the game? It looks like it engaged further out. I didn't see anything about it, but they may have made adjustments for the Panther Clipper. Can I get there in one trip? I can get there in one trip. Now coming back might be a different story. I'll check it. Like, I didn't pay that much attention to notice it, but I'll see. I don't. My auto launch sometimes is not the best. Auto docking, it's always 7.5 though. So I just look on the side for 7.5 and I come in on that. I think it's still the same. That guy going. Right, there we go. Get this ship going. All right, all this for 49 emergency power cells. We're gonna hit a Trailblazer ship. There's one actually close to me for once. There didn't used to be. Usually I have to go much farther out. Ooh. Still early. Found the star. Your internet just hiccuped up. Thought you had lost all your work downloading the update. That'd be bad. Don't lose all your data. Mine was a little glitchy this morning too, like early on. Because originally I was going to do website stuff first, and it was sketch. So I was like, nah, not gonna do that. We'll just play video games for a little bit. So it'll be this afternoon that I do updates. So if I get a hiccup when I'm doing that stuff, because sometimes I'm updating security modules and stuff like that, it can mess with the coding, like getting half an update. So yeah, I only do that when it's nice and secure and locked in. Whew. And there's our destination. I'm thinking total less than 10 trips to do this whole refinery. That's my thinking. I'm just doing a hub, so just a small one. But I want to build an asteroid base, so... And I needed one build. Alright, let's find this. There's Trailblazer Star. Right there. 600 light years out, which is perfect. I haven't played Elite in a little bit. I've been messing around with a few other games. Said, you want to build a base yourself, but you're still poor? I mean, you make money building bases, so you can, if you've got $1 billion or so, it only costs a couple million. Lock in, find a good system that you can build on. Yeah, you'll make money. I make $1 million plus a week from just having the systems, so it ends up being free money. I will say it was very difficult to build Colorado City with the big, the Orbis. That was kind of a pain, but I did do it. I got a little help from a few other people, but it was mostly just me. Yeah, so it's not that hard. Like, if you have a Mandalay, that's the key thing. I like doing it with the Mandalay. And then find some systems that are not colonized, that are within, you know, so many light years of the population. And sometimes you might have to build an outpost to get to the one that you want. That's part of the trick. So I've done that. I did that a few times, where I built an outpost so that I could get to the system I wanted. You just have to be fast on getting it. Right, we're at a Trailblazer ship. We might be able to pick up more than just this. I'm getting emergency power cells, but if there's some other small one like power generators and stuff, I may grab some of those too. Polymers are outside. Like fruit and vegetables, if they have them, I'll pick them up here. If they have copper, I'll pick it up here. Polymers, I may pick up here. And ceramic, those are the ones I'm looking for. I don't have a fuel scoop on this one though, so... Oh, you may need to run to the store? It's all good. I've got a Costco run scheduled for today too, so probably after the stream I'll run by Costco. I'll probably get lunch, run by Costco. Got to get a few items, and then I don't know if I'll do more Elite Dangerous this evening or if I'll do Valheim. I'm having fun with Valheim. It was on sale. I picked it up, so it's kind of fun playing with friends. All right, let's see what's on the commodities market. All right, so we definitely want emergency power cells. They have plenty. We don't need that many. We need 49, so get 49 of those. Let's see what they have in ceramic. They have ceramic composites. I need 285. This just saves me from going to places outside my system. Copper? Do they have copper? They do. I need 97. Alright, how about fruits and vegetables? They do have those. That's why I like coming into these ships. It makes it worth it. I can pick up a bunch of stuff. 38. If I have it in system, I'll buy it in system. Polymers is the only other thing. How much room do we have? 8? Ooh, I can get all the non-system ones. 714. Get all the non-system ones. It's done. That is what I like. Because in system I get discounts, so it won't be as expensive. Alright, so what else? Do we have anything small? Survival equipment, maybe? Did I already get survival equipment? I think I did. Resonating scepters. Let's see if those... That's an easy thing. This 112, I need 82. But I'll fill up if I can. It's worth it. Worth it. Alright, how much space do I have left? Not much. Power generators, maybe? Save me a trip. Power generators. 30, I need 28. Perfect. There we go. Filled up. Got 2 tons left. No need to do anything with that. Alright. Now, the fun part. Can we get home with a full load without having our... We can. Perfect. Without running out of gas. We can make it. That's even better. Glad they moved one somewhat close to my system. That's gonna make building stuff so much easier. I wish it was there before. Why are you scanning me? I'm not scan worthy. You don't need to scan me, sir. I good boy. There we go. We're gonna knock out a ton on this trip. All the small stuff's done. I love it. Love this big ass ship. So nice. Yep, we are building for our future. Again, reminder, we do have a fundraiser going on to help homelessness. Our friend Brandon has a campaign going. All the proceeds go to his project. So it's a GoFundMe. can scan that QR code. It'll take you there. It's all legit. I know Brandon. He is a good guy. Worth, donating to. I think he's only got his goal was 5,000. He's got 65 in there. So if you'd like to, or know somebody wants to, yeah, give him that GoFundMe code and please donate. So it is hard times for a lot of people, and if you can give, please give. Around this star. Sorry, I'm yawning a lot this morning. Yeah, I'm thinking should have this done in maybe an hour and a half. Could be 2 hours. Hour and a half, 2 hours. It's like this load here is like everything else is in system, so I'm jumping from planet to planet really easily, so that won't take long. So this was our biggest journey. How many jumps left for? Yeah, we're going to be going to that Trailblazer ship a bunch. It's a good location too, because it just has everything, so it makes it easy. Wasn't always there. Most of the work I did in the system, yeah, that was not there. There we go. Check what we're doing over here. Got 3 of you watching on YouTube. Hello, YouTubers. Feel free to say hi. Always welcome to say hi. Oh, crap. Oh, that was close. that pink line. You saw that. I was like, oh, ooh. Almost fell in the gravity well. Yikes. You guys can chat on YouTube. Let me know what's going on. Oh, and do note for the fundraiser, I do have alerts for that going on, so if anybody does donate during the stream, we will recognize you for that action. So. Just barely see that red line. Too bad. So that Trailblazer ship's only a half a tank of fuel away. I'm gonna utilize that a lot. Alright, now let's go to our system, or our planet, that is. There it was. Said I'm just building a hub. I don't know why I just did that. Don't want it locked on because it's a planet. All that would do is just put me in orbit. Now, if I could lock onto it and it landed me, I would do that in a heartbeat. But right now, it just orbits. Just a little boost, get it out of the gravity well of the star. Puts us down to 200 light seconds. Now we're almost down to 100. Oh, if anybody's wondering about our plan for American Trucker Simulation and our Cannonball Run trip, they updated the game and messed up a bunch of the car mods. So we're waiting to see when those get fixed. Well, we could do it in semis, but it would be more fun to do it in fast, little speedy cars. So once we know that it is good to go, I will give us a date for that. I'm thinking it's going to be December-ish. The first one we're doing is going to run from Denver to Los Angeles. So should take about 2 hours. 2 hours drive halfway across the country. I love it. Ooh, I might be too steep. I think I'm just good. Just above. I think my body still wants to be asleep today. Jeez. There we go. Drop this stuff off. Zero it out on our spreadsheet. Yeah, we'll have this place done pretty quick. Our two big loads are steel and aluminum, about 5,000 on that. So that'll be about 3 trips just for those ones. So that's 6. I'm knocking out a bunch right here. So once I load this one, I'll know how many trips it'll take. Each trip's probably about 20 minutes. So we'll be able to do the math, know how long it'll take to finish up. Landed on the ground. Alright, let's see what we got. Load this up and do some math. Transfer. Just made 12 million on that one. Alright, so we have 117, 255, 231. There was a building fabricators. I'm crazy. Could have gotten those two. Didn't see it when I wrote the list. My bad. Beeper said, well, the idea died really fast. Went to find my Twitch card and no one had. Trying to find your Twitch card. No one had. Oh, you went to the store to find one. Okay. No one had any. As far as you do live in the UP, yeah. So your like grocery store didn't have any Twitch cards? It's off. I don't know if they do them all online. Alright, ceramics are 0 now. Darn it, I could have had building fabricators also done. My bad. Need computer components. I could have gotten computer components there too. Alright, so copper's at 0 now. Emergency power cells are at 0. Evacuation shelters are at 0. Food cartridges, 58. Again, I had that. Fruits and vegetables is 0. Polymers is 0. HE suits is 114. Might have to make another trip out to that place. I don't know. No, Family Dollar. Oh, you went to Family Dollar and Circle K, and they didn't even have them there. They've never even heard of them? Well, yeah, and not all gas station attendants probably would know much about gaming stuff. Some might, but I'd say a good portion would not. Alright, so trip-wise, we have, let's see, don't want that big. Maybe we'll see it. 6 trips total. Interesting. Showing 6 total trips. Get this done. That's not too bad. Anything. Keep wanting to put it in its own thing. I don't. There we go. Yeah, I usually go grocery stores or like a Target or something like that. If you have one nearby, there they will have it. Obviously, like GameStop would have it. So, all right, I think we're looking good here. Let's see. Do I have HE suits in my system? I think I do. Let me see if I do. I do. It's at Schmidt. Anything else? Okay. So we're good to go on everything. Oh, building fabricators. I'm pretty sure Colorado said he had it, but it might also be at Schmidt. Kept saying it too, and then Cook has it. Echo Base has it. We'll get it from Echo Base. Alright, so what do we have from... Oh, we can do Cook on that. Because I've got to go back to Cook anyway. So we'll go to Cook next. So everything else is going to be in system. So. I did it again. I am not jumping into space. I'm going to the planet right next door. Cook Manufacturing right here. My manufacturing code. Yeah, most of the low-end stores like Family Dollar, Dollar General, and all that. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find something more niche like Twitch cards. Hey, beepers. You weren't subscribed before? It's fine. Oh, you got it. You forgot you have Prime. Well, there you go. Now you don't have to worry about ads ever. You're locked in. Let's see what we got. Got 4 people watching on YouTube. Hi, YouTubers. What's going on? Feel free to chat it up. It is Wednesday, and we don't have a whole lot going on. I don't think I meant to hit that button. I meant to hit boost. I meant to hit boost. Wrong button. I fail. Where is up? What direction is up? That direction is up. Hit the boost button this time. This button. So it can get off the planet. That button. We're gonna go to the one planet over. Boost over there a little bit. Said, my system is known for manufacturing stuff, so it's really good for those type of things. I'm going a little fast. Let's break off some speed. Now we'll bank back in. You gotta relink your Twitch? I have to all the time. Let's see. Oh. Haven't been to cook in a hot minute, so we'll see what they got cooking. Looks like we're gonna be on dark side. Let's go ahead and hit that night vision. Swing around. They're kind of up north, so hop in on them. If I remember right, Cook and Schmidt are both located on this planet. Costa's there. No, it's the other three. Schmidt's the one by itself. I don't think this is the one that has Schmidt. No, Schmidt is over there with Echo Base. So that's on a different planet. Alright, coming in on the dark side. We are flying Evergreen, our Panther Clipper Mark II, with 1,298 tons of cargo space available. I can make it a smidge bigger. I can get it over 1,300 if I wanted to, but it's usually not worth it for what you lose from that. I'm already running shieldless, so gotta fly less dangerous. Alright. Might be hard to see anything here. A little dark. Update about an hour away from being done. Update is about an hour away from being done. You're tired and can't spell today? It's okay. I'm a former military guy, so you'd be surprised the type of writing I've seen and what I'm able to read. Can usually get it about right. I'm at the port. Alright, we're at Cook. We're going to get some building fabricators. And anything else that we need. There we go. Dude's got 42,000 of these, so yeah. Only 231 tons. Alright, that's good. Now we need computer components. Computer components, we need 41 tons. Alright, we need... I think we already got the power generator, so don't need that. we get survival equipment? I think we did. They got thermal coolers, that'd be nice. They do, so we'll get some of those. It's 104 tons. There we go. Survival equipment. You guys make survival equipment too? You guys work hard over here, so I want to make sure they're rewarded. Oh, food cartridges I need, right? Yep. I need 58 tons of that. Survival equipment. Alright. We need 29 tons of that. Do they have surface stabilizers? No, I don't. Oh, I don't need oh, dang nabbit. I didn't need either one of those, did I? Yeah. That I didn't need. Oops. Alright, we're gonna lose some money. I was reading the wrong list. Yeah, we gotta sell that. I don't need that at all. The screams of the dying road isn't helping today for sure, yeah. What I needed was structural regulators. Evacuation shelters. I did not need that either. I'm somehow making a profit. I bought it from you and then I made a profit? Weird. Food cartridges I do think I need, yes. Computer components. Building fabricators, yes. Thermal cooling units I do not need. So yeah, I'm gonna lose money on that. It's fine. Did not need it. The G-suits I do need. I need 114 in that. Oh, no selling. Dang, damn it. I did it again. Keep looking at the sell list. Alright. They don't have any. Someone's texting me. Who's texting me? They're talking football stuff, so. I'm just gonna make sure I don't need anything else. I don't think I do. Alright. How much space do we have left? 300, not worth getting anything else. So let's set ourselves. Oops. Wrong button. Over here. Head on back. Drop this off and then we'll go to Echo Base. Into the dark. Not gonna be much to see here. Let's see what we got. Drop off this one. Making sure to hit the right button this time. I know these planets are about 800 light seconds apart. Get out of the gravity well. Slow it down. Bank in as soon as we drop below 200. So the goal today is to finish this place. That'll give us the construction point we need to build our asteroid base. That'll increase our ability to refine materials and make moonies. Up that economy, up that population, make more cash. Beepers over there having a headache because they're jackhammering a road next to them. Bank in on this place. Now, I don't know if there's any marching band members or marching band parents out there, but for those that are unaware, October is really busy for marching band families, and that is my life. So you wonder why there's fewer streams going on? That is why. Pretty much this entire month, I am doing marching band stuff. Wish we had a pretty good adventure over the weekend because it was really windy and the props wanted to go sailing, and a few of them did. Not mine. Held that sucker down because we had to send the parents out to hold them, and yeah, it wanted to go, but I wasn't letting that thing go. But I can tell you this, Sunday I was worn out. For sure. This big guy on the ground. Massive truck with like 10 guillotines striking concrete is really interesting. Never knew concrete could shriek in pain before. It's the cracking and the release of the pressure. So you have to think when a road's all constructed, it expands and contracts with the heat of the sun. So when you break it, it's releasing all that pressure. It's like the same thing basically with an earthquake. When it's the ground is sitting there and eventually it buckles, it's the same thing. Yeah, so it absolutely will make a screaming sound. But usually typically when they're breaking it up, they use water. So I'm wondering why it's as loud, because it's supposed to be dampening. And the rebars, yeah. So they're doing a full replacement then. So sometimes they'll break around and they won't even touch the rebars because they're replacing whatever it is. So are they changing the configuration out there? Are they making it bigger? That's what I wonder about. Building fabs are good. Computer components are good. HE suits are the next one that I have. Air 114. Power generators are 0, resonating 0. Robotics I should be able to get. So we are down to just a couple of trips, maybe 6 trips still. just how the configuration is. Alright, so our next trip is to Echo Base. Nope, Schmidt. Schmidt gets the next one. Off to Schmidt, which is right next to Echo Base. Clear everything, right? Yep. Yeah, I wonder what type of construction they're doing that they're pulling the rebar too, because they don't usually pull the rebar. Unless like there was a major ground issue going on, that could be why. There's a crater in the road missing from cold. They tried cold patching it, but it's put in a band-aid. Yeah, it took them 100 years to get around to fixing the damn road. Well, that could be. Hey, it could be that there's a ground sink right there too, so the structural integrity of the roads failed. Usually, it's more of an issue for asphalt though, and not concrete. But it can be. Especially if it's used by like big trucks. Here comes Schmidt. So we're gonna pick up some. Let's see. Get. No, did that already. Gotta see what I need to pick up. Robotics, it looks like. Structural regulators. Reminds me I need to add a few songs. Made a few new songs for the Elite Dangerous playlist. Put in the online playlist. Say I. My kid writes them. He's the composer. I just digitalize all of it. Be like, make something sound spacey. He plops down on the keyboard and knocks it out. Ooh, I might be fast. I'm fast. We're gonna drop short. Might slow down. Welcome to Schmidt Estate, manufacturing hub. There we go. I'm thinking this should take an hour to get to finish up here. The road live on leads to old ferry docks. Trucks used to haul supplies to mechanics and land. They load it on the boats and ship over. That's why. So it has a heavy weight requirement on it. So probably several hundred tons. So it's not only the rebar like the normal one, but they probably have that grid rebar going if it's that heavy for the loads. It's typical. high-tech market. All right. 117 of these. Next, we need HE suits. Need 114 tons of those. Next up is robotics. I need 434 tons of that. Pretty big order of robot parts. Let's see. Still need resonating, or did I get those? I got those. Structure regulators, I do need those. Showing that I have it. See if I can get 478 of those. Almost full. Got anything, small things we can grab? Probably not. Okay, auto launch.
Restraints released. You may climb to escape altitude.
Alright, let's head back. Rather full over here. This could be a good trip.
Frameshift drive charging. You have now 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
All right. Let's bank around. I just fly off to the side like this because then I'm not being drawn in, and then bank in. Just find it's easier. It's just nice being in a like I have a fairly high security level in my system, so. Yep. higher angle on this. Can. So this is an icy world. Look at all the cracks. All the little black parts are like cracks in the ice where it's separated. That on the ground. I'll just check to make sure I didn't mess with it. Well, underside look this time. And on the ground. All right, so that is 0. Still have aluminum to go. HE suits are done. So are we just aluminum and steel? Aluminum and steel. So I said pretty easy. So now we just go to Echo Base and do those. Not too shabby. Up, Riley. The dog here. Come on, up. Up, up. Up. I don't know if you'll be able to see her or not. Hi. Hi. We're flying spaceships. We're flying spaceships and you need attention. You need attention. Yeah. What you need? Other than it's not lunchtime yet. It is not lunchtime yet. She wants food. Not her food. She wants me to eat so she can beg for food. Mm-hmm. We know how that is. We know how that goes. I gotta go to the store for lunch. Yeah, I gotta go to the store. Boost off the planet. And then bank over to Echo Base. Echo Base is actually our first place that we built. For those that didn't see the earlier streams a couple months ago. This was our first location we built in this system. Down on the planet here. Swing over here. Looks like it may be dark. The sunlight might be hitting the base. We'll see. We will see. Okay, Frontier spin beeper off. Says your account doesn't exist. I tried resetting the password. I logged into Frontier just a little bit ago, so I didn't have a problem. Make sure you're using the right email address in case you have more than one. You aren't, so I will look here in a second to see if there's anything on the forums saying that they're having login issues. It's hard to do when I'm flying. This one I'm putting in isn't valid. Even though you've reset it. That's the funny part. So I reset this, so how could it not be valid? And it's not something like caps lock's on, I'm sure. Because you just probably made the password. Oh yeah, that'd do it too. Let's see. No signs of any issues. Nobody's complaining. You gotta look on the Elite Dangerous and Frontier sites. Like, anybody complain about not being able to log in? No? Okay. That's not the issue. Time for chicken nuggies. I know, I'm starting to get hungry too, and I usually don't eat for like another 30 minutes, but I ate early this morning. I'm at least going to do one more of these trips because now I'm hungry. You're eating leftovers from last night? Run to McDonald's. Nice. I haven't eaten at McDonald's in a long time. Just not... We just have better options. And I don't find McDonald's, like, fast food wise, it's not as cheap. It's not cheap. It takes forever to, like, get your food. It's like, I can go to a sit-down restaurant and get food faster and cheaper. It's like, what are you doing, McDonald's? At least here. It might not be the case everywhere else. Oh, aluminum. You need aluminum. $25.99. That means a full load. I'm at least gonna do an aluminum load here, and then I might pop off. Just because I'm now getting hungry. The thought of chicken nuggets. We'll drop this one off. Like I said, I've got to get lunch, and I've got to go to Costco. Do a Costco run. Which Costco's literally like a mile from my house, so it's not far. My phone's blowing up from work, people going, I didn't get paid right. I was like, I'm not surprised. Government shutdown, nothing's gonna work right. Nothing's gonna work right. Oops. Alright, let's bank into this one. We'll put this big old behemoth on the ground, and then that'll leave us just a couple trips to go. Dump just keeps pissing off every time he opens his mouth. Oh yeah. I mean, the dude shouldn't be in office. There's age-related issues going on with him, and like, I don't know. Not a fan, but I'm not a fan of any politician, in all honesty. Anybody who doesn't work for the people shouldn't be in office. Shouldn't be working for corporations or billionaires or anything. Should be working for the lowest end of your people. And I just don't find too many people in politics that do that. I feel like they go, especially at the federal level, they go in to get rich. So it's like a cancer that, you know, we have an issue with, and at some point we're gonna have to tell congressmen that they can't own stocks, can't own companies. Their job should be to serve the people, and only serve the people. I agree with you, Beeper. Like, I mean, I'm a veteran. I've seen stuff, and the stuff that I'm seeing going on reminds me a lot of what we saw in Iraq. Stuff that we saw in Afghanistan. So I saw firsthand. And so all I can do is, as a voting member, is to vote based on my morals and beliefs and stuff like that, which are non-religious in how they are, based on, you know, what's right and what is wrong. And I don't vote for things that are wrong. I might be one of the few people, there's a handful of people that vote based on non-religious morals, and yeah, be friends with those people. They know their stuff. Oh yeah, like I'm pretty sure there's earthquakes at Arlington right now. All the World War II vets are gonna rise up, walk across the Potomac, and actually, you know what? That'd be a really good movie. What? Pitching a movie here just popped in my head. That like a kind of a horror-ish, like Halloween movie where all the veterans from Arlington rise up and put a hurt on the DC Elite. Blockbuster right there. I'll write the screenplay now. I'm gonna drop this off and probably call it because Beeper's made me hungry. Now I want chicken nuggets. Need my chicken nuggies. And I probably have 4 to 5 hours of website maintenance to do over on the Star Wars site. I'm trying to get through Tales of the Underworld. I'm struggling to be creative. I'm like getting 1 or 2 done a day. And it's like usually I could get like 20 or so entries done. I've been like able to get like 1. Our army vet zombies, that would be awesome. I know, right? Like zombies that know how to fight. That like have weapons. Oh, it could be epic. To make it happen. Really, 1301, too short of a regular trip? Boo. I might have to switch modules for that one. Played the Old Republic in I played it. I played like an Imperial agent and a Sith in that. Just sort of. I never went back to it. Is the thing. Like I went pretty far into it. I was almost at the end of the Imperial agent storyline. So just sort of stopped playing. Played something else, I'm sure. So, all right. So we're gonna leave it there because I myself feel like I need some chicken nuggies. Once more, just a pitch for those that might be watching now or later. Down that way, I've got our Help Brandon's Homelessness Fund. Trying to raise $5,000 to get out of homelessness. So if you'd like to donate, Brandon is a friend of the channel. He's currently living in a vehicle, trying to get enough to, rent a place or something. Because, it's tough out there. So I do suggest a small donation or whatever you guys can get. That would be awesome. I will be back tomorrow. I don't think I'm streaming tonight because I got some stuff I need to work on. But probably tomorrow we'll do probably more Elite Dangerous is my guess since we have drops going on. Again, if you've not watched the whole stream, you can go back and watch it again if you want and get those drops. So until then, I am PT. I will see you all later. Beeper, it's been great hanging out with you today. And I will catch you all